All this information. It should be captured right for the auditing purpose. And that is why it is covered under your CVN. Okay. The CVN is managing the life cycle of an agent, so when I talk like an employee join Accenture company. He got a role. What do you mean by a role? Like he got a role of a Lexus software engineer. Okay. That means with along this role, he got access to a few of the application. Let's say HRMS portal, your time set portal. Okay, these are how he's getting the access, how this account is getting created. Okay. It is managed by your CVN. CVN is creating this user account in your all this portal, right? If you simulate the real-time scenario how the CVN works, when the user is onboarded to your company and he's getting assigned to some of the project or some of the application, right? He will get access to the CVN. CVN will give access to this application. Again, he got promoted. Okay, he switched back from a role to different role and he got some new application. Okay, the auditor came. Okay. In our company we have 1 lakh of employee. All this 1 lakh employee. What role? Who has changed and who has joined what organization where they got promoted? We need a list of things. Then how you'll do? You cannot do it manually. It is very, very difficult and tough. So CVN will help you to identify who got promoted and what got changed, right? As we talk through a certification, you can rely this right. So again, this person has joined. New role, new organization. His account also should be created in some new, different application. Who will create? The CVN will create, because it is not only one person. Thousands of users daily getting different account and thousands of employee getting onboarded, leaving the company. Thousands of employees joining the company, right? So it is very tough task, to keep a track of each and everybody. That is why, through e.g., the job Saviynt is there, or SellPoint is there, or OIM is there. Okay. That is why we called it as a life cycle management tool, LCM tool, where you can see EIC, Enterprise Identity Cloud tool. That means it is already in the cloud and it is managing the life cycle of user. If you talk about managing the life cycle of user, that is also include your certification, your analytic preparation report. Okay. Your SOX. Audit everything it can bring, okay. It's a complete package. You can say, and that is why Saviynt also, people called it as a framework, okay, or a tool. So Saviynt is a tool, right? Which used to manage the life cycle of tool using Saviynt. You can do audit, SOX audit. You can prepare a report, right? What user and access to what application? Okay, to be honest, I'll say in my current organization, okay, we have like almost 200 of application. And we have already onboarded 30 to 40 applications. Still we have to onboard at 130 application. Each and every application it is getting included or onboarded to Saviynt. Mainly because of SOX compliance, okay. If you are a refuted company, there should be zero, right? Zero tolerant policy should be there. And your company? It should be zero. Fraudulent should be there. That is why SOX is mandatory. How you can generate the SOX audit. That is the biggest thing, right? Company are there. If you would have remembered, in early 2000. What happened is Satyam called company. He did money lending. He took the money of normal employee people who had a share and he ran away, right? That time government body has to came and, take over that company to take Mahindra. So when a company is public, okay, it is not actually their company, it is public company, like people companies. People should manage this company, because I have a share in this company. So nobody should run by taking their share. It is government responsibility. Okay. So a lot of things are there. That is the reason company like Google, like Saviynt SailPoint, are booming in the market. Because of its feature. It provides a lot of feature. Now it is looking easy for you, like because you are onboarding 1 or 2 user, 3 user. What happened in company like Accenture, Infosys, Wipro, if thousands of employees getting onboarded one day? Let's say Wipro is a company. He hired some small company. He saw people are going there. They have invented a new product. I should take this company. This company has 10,000 employees. If this 10,000 employee data will be given to you, what are you going to do? Tell me, you will be simply putting it. Day by day. No, that is not possible, right? It's very difficult. How are you going to manage simply for this 10,000 user? You will take a dump in Excel format or whatever CSV file, right? You can generate using some tool and you can upload this tool record to your, Saviynt portal. It will create all this user in Saviynt and it will give you access to blah blah application. Okay. So that is the advantage of using the Saviynt. So this was like a small story I was trying to explain. So we'll be covering each and every aspect, right? What do we call it here? Your collection framework. Sorry, your certification generating analytic report. Make it as a birthright. Okay. Applying policy, creating a save rule. A lot of things are there. Okay. We'll cover one by one. We have just completed one model. It's not a one model, it's a part of model. User import or trusted reconciliation, or it is called as a authoritative source. It has 3 names. Always remember earlier, when it was only OIM, people would use to call it as a trusted reconciliation. When SailPoint come into the market, they started calling it as an authoritative source. After when Saviynt come into picture, Saviynt guys called it as a, user import. Okay. So now, if you face an interview, somebody asks you, can you tell me what is authoritative source? Don't get confused. Okay. Because those guys will be, self and background guy. They used to turn the technology's authoritative source. So that's why I'm telling you 3 terminology. 1 is trusted reconciliation. 2nd is authoritative source, authoritative. Okay, non-authoritative. Authoritative means you have authorized to do the things there. Okay. So that is called authoritative source and user import also used. Called because here. Matter went. See, it is written, user import right. So people also use to call it as user import. How do you use it? Import or a trusted reconciliation or an authoritative source. Okay, or a trusted source. It has different meaning, but this 4 terminology or 3 terminology will be enough for you to understand,